So this is a part 2 from the part 1 to do with idol worshiping and how it's okay to use tools like crystals and imprint things on dolls and have like a kind of temples, and to have that reminder of setting an intention, just like we do with affirmations, or how we do like little mandalas and we put pictures, and it's okay to have that, as long as we don't get too carried away with it and we let others know what this is about, and it's not to do with idol worshiping, because we have to be careful where we can draw the line to what is empowerment and what is enslavement. And this is what I would like to confront here, because I have been experiencing and I keep getting tested and challenged on this idea of what this is, if it's empowerment or enslavement. So on page 289, I would like to read out another affirmation, lesson 78, from the Sober Enlightened, my book, A Course in Metaphysical Spirituality. It is to be taken for more than a year. I mean, this is something that you can dedicate yourself to and actually go back to every time you feel this kind of confrontational thing of integration that we're doing with integrating not only our own inner shadows, but when we clear for the rest of us too. Okay, so lesson 78, it goes like this, and it's day 90. When I forgive, my luminous higher self joins me in remembrance, and illuminated I can see and feel upon the world. All of life unexpired outside the self can sustain. Therefore the lack is an illusion made to siphon off from another's energy like a ghost from the past and non-existent. To fancy over something that might have been is by no means a god. For self and the many, to their very own power, they must claim and regroup to break free from this spell. When forgiveness is given, the light from which to see is recognized, and this truth about self can return to its memory. The illusions of the world and the self are one. This is why forgiveness is such a gift, and it can release all enslavement from their psychological bondage. Who is the light? No other than each and every being. As the light bearers for the one collectively agreed upon force, or by any other name, to fixate upon an image to adorn, whether to release or manipulate with self-glorification, is a perfect example of ego to reflect upon another in its very own denial of such a thing to offer as a holy image. This is why I don't want you praying to what I have out there on my entrance to my door, of a little lady fountain who's washing herself, that I like to look at, because to me it's a sexual thing that I like to bring on and possibly one day have a real partner. And those reminders, and what I have is like little Buddhas, when they have for abundance, and they have crystals like citrine and things like this. They're energies, and we can use them. And we can have intentions like, mandalas and all these things, that they're tools, okay? So we don't want to, this is where the ego comes in, and my ego too. And so this is where it's showing me, hey Maria, you need to do a little bit more integration for us all. And this is why I wanted to read this. And the truth is that self is in the image of its creator, because it has created awareness, right? And the way to freedom, and with this process as a positive assertion to recognize the power that is given self to free the many with. And this is the idea for that lesson for that day. Now, I want to get into another lesson, and why don't we make that as part 3?